What's up, everybody? Welcome back to I can't even say welcome back to another one. Welcome back, chat. It's been a while. Don't worry, I did not forget about you. That's why I'm here. Well, first, I guess, sorry, this is a little awkward. I haven't done this in a while. First, I guess I'll start off saying hello. I am back. I finally have come back to stream. I'm very excited about it. My voice doesn't quite show that yet, but I am. I'm very excited about it. I want to go over real quick why I was gone, because I haven't done anything on YouTube for the past 45 days. And yes, that is the exact number. 45 days of not doing a single thing on YouTube. So, long story short, it was because of two reasons why. One of them being that I still technically am, but I am in tennis season for sports right now, and so that has taken up a ton of my time, so I haven't really had the time to stream a whole lot. I've been playing iRacing here and there, but I haven't had a ton of time to actually sit down and do a live stream. And second of all, I'll be honest, I kind of went through a burnout phase for streaming. Not for racing. For racing, I kept going. I'm still going. I love doing that. But for streaming, it was kind of just a phase of not wanting to stream, almost, because I almost wasn't seeing results on iRacing while streaming. And so I wanted to continue to progress that. And I didn't feel like I was able to do that while streaming. But now I'm kind of at a point again where I'm just like, okay, I want to give this another go, and yeah, so I'm here. I hope to continue to do this, but for now, what I've got planned for you guys is a 3-hour endurance race at Le Mans. Yes, I'm doing this one solo. 3 hours solo. I've only done this, I believe, one other time. And, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. As we can see on the forecast, it should be dry, but the track right now is very lightly wet, and temperature's not really increasing, so I mean, I hope that the track will be good enough to race on dry tires, but we will see. So that is the plan for today's stream. Hope you guys do enjoy. I'm back. If you do, hit that like, subscribe button. And I can't even say for more content because I don't know, but I would love to keep going. Okay, in any event, enough of my yapping. I've been yapping for the past 4 minutes. We gotta get into this, chat. How's everyone doing? I'm back. I have returned to streaming. A few things have actually happened since I've been gone. I got the McLaren, as y'all can see. This is my first time racing it on stream. I got this specifically for Le Mans because with Le Mans, it just made sense because it's the best car here. So that's what we're going to be racing in today. What else? Yeah, I mean, I've just been practicing that. That's kind of been the main thing here. Let's give this a go here. I need to see how wet this track actually is. Well, technically we're not in the official race session yet. Technically we're in a practice one, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I need to see how wet this track is. I can definitely tell it's wet, one, from the spray behind, and two, just because I don't have nearly as much grip down below. So I can definitely tell we still are in need of the wet tire compound here. I gotta stay off the curbs. Because the curbs are like the devil when it's wet out. It's gonna do everything possible to try and make your race terrible. Let's see, you're not too bad right now. There I think is our first spot of it being a sign of like being really wet. I'm also looking for some guys that are in a racing league I'm in. I'm curious to see if I get in the same split as them. I don't know, but if I do, you know, I'd like to work together with them. If y'all are in chat. That'd be the plan if we all got into the same split here. Yup, it's still wet. Everything is still wet. And that should be, let's see. Real quick, I need to check something. Under results, yeah, so everyone's been running wet tires in this because clearly the lap times haven't showed any signs of that, so I think I'm somewhere in this 424 area for my wet time. That seems to be kind of the area there. Oh, and one more thing, I'll still commentate, but as far as reading comments goes, I'm probably going to leave that for like the straightaways, or like if I'm not doing anything, which we probably won't see a lot because I'm the only one racing. But that's gonna be the plan for comments. I want to try and still be entertaining but stay as focused as possible. So if I don't respond to something right away, that's why. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just want to stay focused as well. Because I think if I can balance me being focused as well as looking over once in a while at the chat, it'll keep the level of entertainment still there while being locked in, focused. So, yeah, just a heads up there. Let's see here. We got about a minute before we enter in here. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I recognize any of these in the, you know, section over here. At the moment, I don't, other than this one highlighted in green right here, because, you know, that's us. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these other ones. Real quick, let me make sure that... Okay, yeah, audio is working. Good. Had to make sure I wasn't, like, talking to myself this whole time. That would be bad. Yeah, we should be getting in here. It should let us in any moment now. Beware, I'm running a paid setup, so I will have to black the screen when I go to change it, just so that way y'all don't see what this setup is. 'Cause I can't share that one. I love the sound of this thing revving. That sounds so tough. It's actually amazing. Okay, here we go. Race session, baby. I really hope I get in with someone I know, so that way we can possibly work together. That would be like best case in scenario, actually. Working together in the GT3s. Yeah, I think I went from the span of 3 GT3s this week. I started the week off in the Porsche, then I realized that was slow as heck for me. And then I went to the Ferrari, which in all honesty, the Ferrari wasn't bad. It just, I could tell I was like 2 seconds off the pace. It was just a lot slower. But then the McLaren has been the one where I've been like, okay, this one's the one for me. I'm thinking that the McLaren and the BMW, I believe, are like the 2 best GT3s for Le Mans, I believe. That and maybe I've seen some Acuras in there as well. I think those, but those 2 mainly are the ones that you would probably want to use for this race based on lap time. I don't know based on other things, in all honesty, like fuel and whatnot. I haven't paid that close of attention to it, but in terms of lap time, the McLaren seems to be the one, with the BMW being a very close second. Alright, come on, get me in this race. Ooh, I'm sick of waiting around here. Here we go. Tell me there is. It's a dry track. Oh, let's go. And there's like nothing at all for the next 3 hours. There might be a little sprinkle here and there, but this is soft tires, baby. Heck yeah. Oh, real quick. Let me blank the screen real quick just so I can put setup on here. What's up? Welcome to chat. Welcome in. How have you been, my good sir? Let's see here. Yes, we'll go with this one. This will give me enough fuel for one lap here. Okay, let me turn back on the screen. There we go. Real quick, entries. Is there any that I know? Do I know anyone? Let's see here. I don't think I do. I don't think anyone I race with is in here. We're all on our own, chat. We have no friendlies to help us out here. We're on our own. Oh, lovely. This is gonna be fun. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go, everybody. I'm hyped up, ready to go. I just don't sound like it. Here we go. Qualifying, starting up. Let's do this. I'm ready. I've been running so many laps here. What we gotta watch out for is that final chicane. That thing is a killer. Let's do this. Here we go, chat. Let me make sure I got dry tires on. Yes, I do. Here we go. I'm not using a crew chief for this race because I honestly find that the crew chief is more annoying than the actual helping me. It just annoys the heck out of me. Just a voice just yapping in my ear. I wouldn't care so much except for he sounds robotic, and so it just... yeah. I don't want that. I'm shooting for a 4-minute lap time here. That would be ideal. If I could get like a 401 or 402 though, I wouldn't be complaining with that either. But we literally only have enough fuel for one lap. This setup is optimized for literally just the one here. So in the event that we screw up, we gotta reset. Because there is no such thing as an outlap. This is the outlap. This is the quali lap. So long story short, we can't screw it up. See, originally, before I realized that they started you back a ways so that way it would just get you straight in the lap, I thought that they were going to have like a 10-minute qualifying or something, so that way you would be able to complete the outlap and get a lap in. But no, they just start you off right there with a lap. I think the big thing here is finding those track limits and really abusing those, just so that way you can get the best time on this track. Because literally here, if you don't utilize all the track limits, you're not going to get the best lap that you can get. Well, I mean, I guess that's technically that way with any track, but this one especially, because the track limits are so broad where you gotta utilize every bit of it. I'll admit, I still suck at it. In the grand scheme of things, I'm slow here, but for my split, I'm pretty solid. Freaking going crazy with this car. I'm running this thing till its last breath. Just ripping it around here. Oh, dang it. Now I have time to reset. Oh, man. Yeah, that did it. That did it. Well, chat, I guess we're starting without a quality lap. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's see, had I not made that mistake, I think I was going to get like a 401 or something like that. Hey Marshall, what's up? Welcome to chat. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Yeah, gosh, that kind of sucks. We screwed up that one. Gosh, I would have been in like P10 almost had I gotten that. Wow. That would have been nuts. Why the heck am I getting all these signs up here? Am I really lagging that much? Hold on. Where am I at here? Oh gosh, I am. Hopefully I'm not blinking all over the track. What game is this? This is iRacing. It's a PC exclusive game. It's a racing simulator. Yeah, this is my main game of choice here. I enjoy it a lot. I hope to get good at this game. Good enough to be on a somewhat pro level. Ugh. Yeah, that would be the plan anyway, to hopefully do that. Holy cow, why are people running with 3 people? You don't need to run. Wait, what? Oh, that's separate teams. Okay. I was gonna say, how would you run it with 4 people? How would you do that? See, this guy's a real one. He's running it with 1 guy. That's all you need. You don't need more than, well, two people's nice. But in all honesty, you don't need more than 2 for this. I mean, you could go 3, I guess, but yeah. Do you have a steering wheel and pedals for your setup? Yes, I do. Yep, I have a Logitech G29 wheel and pedal set. It's entry level, but it gets the job done for what I need it to. Yes, it allows it to be a little more realistic, not a controller. In all honesty, if just playing on a controller, you'd want to go with more of an arcade style racing game, because in all honesty, it ain't sim racing if you're on a controller. At least I wouldn't say so. Controller would be meant for more like if you're playing Gran Turismo or like Forza, then I'd say yeah, go ahead, use a controller because I mean, well, Gran Turismo you can use a wheel technically. It's technically is a simulator. Oh, what the heck? Hold up. Ah. Crap. Hold up, I need to change the setup real quick. Shoot, chat, dang it. Do I run a wet setup? Or should I just keep it at a dry one? I'm gonna try dry. Oh, hold up. Let me turn back on the view here. There we go. What are people running? Yeah, we got, he's running a wet setup here. Shoot. I don't know. I really don't. Cause like, yeah, it's just raining right now, and then the rest of it shouldn't really do like anything. Can I hold out for a little bit? I'm gonna try it. This game, so this game you have to pay a monthly membership for, and you pay for everything in the game as well. So it's very, it can get very expensive. Oh wait, why am I taking off fueling and stuff? We need that. Holy cow. Chat, there's like 50, there's almost 60 cars in this race. I need to book it around this track. We got a guy who has 2,200 I rating. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try and go on soft tires here. I don't know if it's the right decision, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because this rain should only last a little bit, and if I can hold out for as long as the rain is, we'll be okay. Wish me luck, chat. Oh gosh, the spray is real. The track ain't wet enough right now for anything catastrophic to happen. This is definitely going to be interesting. I'm going with the dry tires, but that could be a mistake. I don't know, I really haven't decided yet whether that's a mistake or not. I think I'm making the right call. If I do make the right call, I'm gonna gain a crap ton of positions. But if I didn't make the right call, we could be having to make up a lot of positions. Oh, lovely. There goes my back end. There's 4X's gone. All because of something that happened up here. This chicane up here is gonna be nuts. Oh gosh. I'm not making any moves right now because I really can't. The whole dang track is covered. There we go. do this, chat. I'm just gonna let these guys by. I know I already have rear bumper damage because of that guy slamming into me at the beginning. I literally have just got to hold out right now. That is my main task. Whoa! He missed his braking point. He missed his braking point. Oh, that's lovely. He missed his braking point, and I got to suffer because of it. Oh, lovely. I can't drive this. We need to go to the pits. I need to get towed. Yep. I can't drive that. What car am I using? I am using the McLaren GT3 car. Yeah, I can't. That ain't happening. Holy cow. That guy missed completely. I'm gonna go back and look at this. One moment. Let's go to chase view here. Let's go back and look at this. He missed his braking point completely. Yeah, no. What is this? Yeah, I think I broke his impact too. He just completely missed it. Wow, that's insane. I got wrecked out right away, chat. Well, we're in the pits. On a high note, we'll be able to bypass all the rain. So, yeah, that really sucks. Holy cow. We can bypass all precipitation here, so we don't have to change anything. We might as well add fuel. We don't need to change tires. We don't need to do that. Gosh. I'm trying to think of how this is gonna play out. Because we're in a pretty screwed up situation. I know the soft tires were the right choice. I'm actually pretty confident in that because it's not raining. It just sucks because the one guy missed a braking point. And he thinks I ruined the race for both of us. Even though I don't see how that was me. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at that again. I truly don't understand how that was my fault there. I'm going back here to look at it. Yeah, I go here. I start braking there. He should have turned over. I mean, I'm not braking anywhere insane. It's not like it's this early insane braking point. He goes right into me. Oh, wait, that's not the same guy. Hold on. It's this guy. Yep, that'll do it. Never mind, that's a different guy. I mean, yeah, technically that one was my fault, but then again, it wasn't intentional on my end. It was just my car had too much damage and it started to slide and I couldn't control it. That would be that one. I'm really hoping I can gain these positions back due to people just needing to simply pit for things. Because on a high note, I don't need to pit anytime soon. Who these people are, the ones that took wet tires. That was a crazy start to a race, chat. I guess we're gonna find out here how long these pit repairs are. Technically, it didn't require me to take repairs, but the car was completely undrivable. Let's see how much we got. I hope it's not much. Oh, lovely. Yeah, and we have to do those too. We're gonna have to do those pit repairs because the car is just completely in shambles. Let's see what's the track condition right now. Track is very lightly wet. Yeah, I'm gonna miss precipitation when it happens. Yeah. I suppose we can turn off the car just to save the oil temperature here and fuel from it idling. Because we really don't need that. All these people are on wet tires right now. That's why I'm thinking I'm not out of this technically because all these people are on wet tires and so therefore they're going to have to come in because there's no way they can stay out on those tires. If they do, that they're going to overheat so bad where they'll spin out and they'll be like me right now. That'll be what happens. Because in all honesty, I don't I don't see how these guys could stay out on those tires. Yeah, people are coming in right now as we speak. There's some that are, but most of them are flying past, but we're 2 laps in already. Gosh. This ain't great. I'm trying to think. Okay, so 14 times 3 is what? Is 42. Yeah. Yeah, 42, I believe. So, theoretically, we might not have to pit again for any sort of fuel or anything. Like, well, okay, obviously we're gonna have to pit, but we won't have to do an extra pit stop for, like, a splash of fuel. Because we should just have enough to stay going the whole way. At least I would think so. I just can't get lapped again. Because if that happens, then I really am screwed and, you know, we have a problem. Let me see, what are my tires at right now? They're probably cooled down all the way. Oh no, they're not. They're still a little warm there. Everything's cooling, but it's not. It ain't cold. Oh, we got someone coming in. Oh, they just have to do maybe a drive-by penalty? I guess so. I guess that's all they had. Just a drive-by. Wait, what would they have had to have done a drive-by for? That's what I'm wondering, because the black flag, if you don't slow down for that, that is just that's just you have to wait in the pits. You don't do a drive-by unless they just did, or maybe they were a guy from behind us that had to prepare for damage. I don't know. It's a bunch of things that it could be. Okay, yeah, people are definitely going to be switching to the soft tires. Oh, hey, his front end's repaired. He's flashing his lights at me. Hold on, is my back end repaired? Hold up. I'm trying to skip past all the way here. Let's go all the way live. Wait, hold up. Does everything look good from all angles of the car? That is the question. If that's the case, I could just get going. Then again, I should probably... I'm gonna wait out this 1 minute. Oh, man. Chat, this is gonna be interesting. I hope that guy doesn't try to report me, because, I mean, it was legitimately just, I couldn't control the car from the damage from the other guy. But now we have 10 X's, so we really gotta be careful. Yeah, they're lapping me again. Shoot, I've been lapped twice now. I'm gonna have to unlap myself. Or at least try to. Alright, here we go. Come on, get me out. Get me out on this track. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go, chat. I'm gonna say this is the official start of our race. We're starting way back. Unfortunately, this is what had to happen. Yeah, this track isn't that wet at all. I know there's rain coming up, but it's not that wet. Chad, I'm about to make the comeback of the century. Y'all just watch and enjoy the show. I'm gonna make it happen. We are going to have an insane comeback. It will actually be legendary. There's one car. I'm in a process of unlapping myself. I might have to try and use these cars to catch up. Thinking that might be my only way of actually attempting this, by using them. What sucks is these guys are all slow, so therefore I have to make my way past a bunch of slow traffic. But the problem is that they're annoyingly slow. They take the weirdest lines ever. These guys are on intermediate tires. I'm gonna go way faster than them through this. See, there's only one guy on the same lap as me, which sucks. As far as people behind me in positions, I think I am last in the race. I don't think there's anyone else that's behind me, so therefore I can't be passed right now, which I guess that's good. There's something there that's a little wet. I went sliding just slightly. To tell the track is definitely still wet though, because despite me running these lap times, despite me running as well as I am, I still can't get my regular soft tire lap time here. It's mainly just because of the state of the track. There's two cars off. Hey, one of them's position. Chat, we're going up in the world. Barely. But we are. Look at that. That's amazing. I'm catching the crowd. A bit difficult though. See, what I think my strategy has got to be right now, being that I know that I'm not going to be able to pass the leader probably, is to unlap myself. I have to stay with the people that are lapping other drivers. And that way eventually we'll just keep unlapping myself from them. Big wreck. Oh no, never mind, there wasn't a wreck, it was just, it looked like a big dust cloud, I guess. Yeah, we're slowly gaining ground on them. It's taking a bit, but I know we're doing it. In all honesty, it's probably gonna take the whole race to do it. But I'm here for it. I'm in 46th. I'm still gaining positions, technically. See, I think everyone's on soft tires now. Oh, that guy went. And apparently I got X's from that even though he hit into me. But oh well. It happened, I don't have damage, so we're fine. Probably so mad right now. Oh well, that was his fault. I'm trying to unlap myself from a ton of traffic, so I don't feel bad about it. Gosh, this guy has a Hooters livery on. That's insane. People nowadays, I tell you. Wow, it didn't give me the black flag there. I'm actually a little shocked. I'm probably gonna have this blue flag flashing almost the whole race, but that's okay. Jeez. Chad, I've literally caught up to this whole dang pack. If I wouldn't be lap traffic right now, I would seriously be in like P5 right now. And seriously, looking at these standings right now, I'm fitting in with the rest of them. It just is the fact that I had such a bad start where I couldn't do anything about that. But no, I'm literally in with the rest of these guys. This track has got to be getting close to dry. I know it's not 100% of the way there, but it's got to be getting real close. Yeah, because the best lap time is a 4:07, so therefore things should be getting a lot better. Especially I just ran a 4:10, so yeah, I didn't. Oh hey, what the heck? I'm P43. I just gained a bunch of positions. I think I just gained like 3 spots. Chat, we're moving up in the world. As crazy as it sounds right now, we are. Give me some space, thank you. Went way too early on the braking point. That's why he's all the way back there. Chad, I'm zooming. I'm telling you, if I actually had a good start, I'd be doing great right now. Because I'm passing these guys left and right. They're really not that fast. Like, why would you brake there? Okay, he went into me. Okay, bud. Yep, go into me, why don't we? That was all you. I was keeping the outside line. What is going on with this car? What are we doing, champ? Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm really focused. I'm trying to regain whatever I can out of this. Track is almost there, chat. It's getting real close. I'm going as fast as I possibly can. Yeah, how crazy do we think it would be for me to keep tires? Like, just not switch them out. 'Cause I am heavily debating it. Because in all honesty, these tires haven't skipped a beat. And I think it's because the track is not heating up. Hey, I'm about to pass a dude who's 3 laps down. He must be going really slow. Oh wow, those lights turning on just revealed to me how much water is really on this track. So yeah, unfortunately there's still a lot of it. Probably why we can't cross the gap between mostly dry than dry. Just for my curiosity, we have everything checked off that we need to. So we are getting to that point. Now we do. Right, yeah, because when I get in that pit lane, I need to get in and get out. I need to find P40, because once I find P40, I'm going to gain a lot of positions. Just because I'm on the same lap. I would be on the same lap as a lot of cars once I find and pass P40. Right now, P34, if I pass him, then I will have unlapped myself from him. But I'll have to go another lap to actually pass him. I can feel this track is really starting to get drier. Because I'm speeding up. Hey Wes, welcome in. Good luck. I see I missed a wet one. Yes, you did. I had a very bad beginning of the race. I had a guy rear end me, which then resorted into me not being able to drive and colliding into another car, and it completely totaled my car. I had to wait about 7 minutes for repairs as well as the 5-minute tow time, so now I'm trying to unlap myself from everyone, which actually is kind of working, but I still have a lot of work to do. But I have over 2 hours to do it, so I think we can make it happen. I just need to find, P39. Once I pass him, then we're going to be passing a lot of people. I still won't be fully unlapped, but it'll be a lot better. I like this guy. This guy's got similar braking points to me. Maybe him and I can work together. He's fast, and I can utilize bump draft. Or not. He's just gonna zoom past me. How did I not get black flagged for that? I have no clue. I wish I knew who has all lapped me twice. That would help out a ton if I knew that. Because those are the guys that I don't know if I'll be able to actually pass this race. It's the people who have lapped me once that I think I can get. Can handle that. That's a solid lap time. Oh hey, we're P38. Holy cow. We are apparently passing more people than I thought. I am gonna have to start thinking about fuel here soon though. You know, I would work with that guy, but in all honesty, I don't feel like it, because I feel like he's just going to slow me down. And I can't really afford to have that one happen. Oh hey, we're coming up on P2 and P1. This will be huge if I can unlap them. P24 right here. You know, if I can stay with P2 or P1, we might be... They're gonna lap more people, but I might be able to get myself unlapped by everyone except them. almost at normal weather because I'm running 404s. I can tell when we're at normal weather when I'm starting to run like 402s, 401s. I gotta pay attention to that fuel calculator there. So we're getting down to that point. Chad, I'm super tempted to stay out on these tires. Because literally I'm not losing time. I'm not losing time at all on these tires. I mean, I know my fuel's getting lower, so therefore that way I'm gaining time, but I might stay out on these. I don't know, we'll see the status of them as this lap goes on. Because I think I'm coming in this lap. No, I'll probably switch. I'll probably switch tires. I mean, not that I couldn't stay out on these, because I probably could, but I don't know, I just think switching's probably the better bet. And we are going to have to come into the pits because I don't have enough fuel to run another lap. So this thing runs a total of 15 laps. Got it. Oh shoot, that's black flag. Yep. Alright, here we go. Auto fuel, tires. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, get me in this pit lane. Chat, in the grand scheme of things, we have made some great progress. I'm not mad with how this is turning out. I mean, obviously, yeah, I wanted a better overall go at things, but I'm not mad with how this is turning out. Because in all honesty, the amount of people that I'm unlapping is kind of crazy. We're going to get some repairs done because, you know, we can. Here we go. Let's go, chat. Cold tires. Yep, cold tires. Cold tires. Holy cow. Oh, yellow flag. There's 2 positions. That's what I'm talking about. I do think that these tires will pay off in the long run. I just think right now they're a little slow because I'm trying to heat them up. That barely worked, but it did. I wasn't on the right line technically to do that, but I did it. See if I can move this guy. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'm willing to try. Okay, that's not terrible. We're okay. We're okay. that was probably best case scenario for that spin. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually don't think it was a good idea to take tires. I don't think I should have. I backed off there, I let him have the position. There was no getting out of that one for me. Gave that one to him. What I want to know is how did this track get all wet all of a sudden? Do we have more rain coming down? If so, it's not enough to make my tires go crazy. But it's still rain. Someone went off. Yeah, there's P37 right up there. Let's see what I can do with him. goes off. Oh gosh, I almost do too. Something right there is slippery. I don't know if it's gravel, I don't know if it's water, but something made us go sliding. Me and that guy. We're coming up on P37. Got him. There's so much debris on this track. It's actually nuts. Still ain't registered that I'm P37. I just realized that. That's odd. any damage, but still isn't ideal. I'm in P35. How did that one happen? I have no clue. Chad, if I can still gain I rating out of this, I would be amazed. I will be truly amazed if I can still find a way to gain I rating out of this. Alright, Chad, if I can gain just a few more positions, I won't lose my rating. I don't even have to gain a lot either, just a little bit. I'm unlapping myself a ton. I just need to do it again. I appreciate you guys watching, chat. I know it might not be the most interesting stream because, you know, we had a very bad start, but I am making a lot of progress. If y'all would have seen the beginning of this race and looked at it now, it looks impressive. If you're just looking at it now, it looks like I've sucked the whole race, but if you watch from the beginning, it looks kind of cool, actually, how many positions we've been able to make up. My goal now is to just get to a position where I don't lose iRating. So in that way, it'll still be a win for me. P31. Oh gosh, we went from P34 to P31. That's fantastic. I think I only need like 1 or 2 more positions to gain iRating.
officially over halfway through this race. Just thought about that. I will say, we're not even 2 hours in. Well, we're almost 2 hours in, but this has felt like an eternity. Probably because there's been literally, like, no one around. Gosh, now I'm the one lapping people. Try and put some music going for myself so that way I hear something more than just the car motor. Let's see if I can. Let me get up to 6th gear real quick. It did not come on my main screen, that's good. That would have been really bad if Spotify just decided to pop up on my main screen here. I'm glad it went to the secondary one. We got about 4 more laps. 4 more laps, then we'll have our last pit here. How did I not get X's for spinning out there? Oh man. We're good, we're good. Okay, is it the track or is it my tires that are acting up? Or both? I can't tell. Oh, it's my tires. My tires are going. That's what it is. Holy cow. My car is eating tires for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, 29. I need one more position, Chad. One more position. And then I gain I rating. Let's see if I can get this. If I can have this position going into my pit lap, then I think we'll be good. There we go. Yeah, my tires are definitely giving out. And also we got rain coming. I definitely got to be a little more cautious there. He hit me. Did he hit me or what happened? No, he didn't hit me. That's my tires. I think a lot of drivers are having this problem. I think it's time to go into the pit. I need wet tires. Yeah. It's time for the wet tires, chat. Alright, here we go. Final stint, chat. Yeah, we're gaining I rating right now. I don't have headlights. What the heck? Chat. I have no headlights. What happened to my lights? Well, this is sketchy. I have no light. Yeah, I'm literally going based off home memory right now because I can't see the track. It is extremely difficult to see this right now. I need to go in for repairs so I can get headlights. Dang it! Yeah, I need repairs. I know it's a I hope this counts for my drive-through. Okay. How I am going to figure out if I have headlights or not is by... Oh, my whole... Oh, no. Oh, hey. Do the headlights come back on? A moment. Do we have headlights? I kind of need to know this. Well, okay, we have headlights. Where am I at on the grid? Ah. Okay. I'm gonna fully repair this. I'm gonna fully repair this and we're gonna go out. Because I think I should be okay. Chad, I don't think I'm gaining SR, I can tell you that much. But I'm gonna try and gain some I rating. It's gonna be close. Alright, let's go. No, that didn't count as my drive-through. I mean, I know I didn't drive through, but that still should... There's no way that wouldn't have counted. That's actually insane. I gotta go back in there again now. fact that P25 is not spun out yet is crazy. Oh, we're good. But this is for sure the last time I'm going into the pits this race. Unless we get more damage, which, gosh, I hope not. What? Wait, so now do I have to just hold, or? Oh my gosh. No, I don't need new tires. What the heck? Chat, this race has been terrible. You know it's bad when I'm getting beat by a dude who has not even 1,000 I rating. Oh, the drive-thru got taken away. Good, 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 good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, the drive-thru got taken away. drifted that whole thing. That was kind of cool. Chat, this is just drift fest at this point. We're drifting these cars. Holy cow. Okay, chat.
I'm gonna call that one there. This race has been terrible, in all honesty. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.